Hey guys, so welcome back to Trackmania, and I actually finally switched the language to English so that everyone can also read what's going on here, and I chose a royalty-free electronic music playlist. I hope it fits. What else? This time we're going to try the blue tracks. Unfortunately, I already did them and lost the footage because I had to clear some space for the hard drive to be able to record the UHC, which I was invited to like 5 minutes before it happened, so I didn't have any time to render anything in that. Therefore, yeah, I already got some medals on here, but that means that I'm just better prepared for the tracks, so maybe it's even more interesting to watch. I know it's also a few days ago, since I guess it's already almost a week ago that I played them, so I probably lost most track knowledge anyway. Yeah, and since it's the first track we are loading, it's taking a little bit longer. I have the feeling it has something to do with my not SSD hard drive, which sometimes has some problems loading stuff. For example now. Okay. Well, let's get started. Yeah. And hyper acceleration, as usual, is just very extreme. Yeah, so I have actually no clue at all anymore how this track went, and apparently I was not supposed to bump against that wall. But it didn't turn out to be too complicated. Okay, there we go. The final loop, I hope. Yep, and we made it on the first try, although I actually crashed into the wall several times. So apparently it's not that difficult. So, the second track. And I made the gold medal on most of them anyway. So, yeah, better not crash into the center pillar there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wasn't actually sure where the track would continue, therefore I just tried my best. Ah, shit. Yeah, but loops are always fun. Oops. Whoa! Corkscrew! Play official. Oh, well. Cool. We're doing an official race right now. In case you don't know what that means, is that this race is going to be uploaded, and I can earn skill points for it, but you can only do them every so often. And so you only got one try every 5 minutes or so, I believe. Yeah. Didn't do too well so far. Oh! Could have someone told me that the track continues to the far right. Okay, whatever. Third try. This time I tried the first curve without drifting, but I don't know if it's actually way faster or not. Yep, that was definitely a huge fail. Soon going to be overtaken by the gold medal again. Or maybe not. There we go! Finish! So, we made it anyway. Set a new personal record. And, well, actually, let's just try the ones where I didn't have to go yet. That actually makes more sense to train on those. And do the rest just if it's fun. Well, yeah, I'm still getting used to the drifting. Ah. So, Yeah, it's always a hard time to do those off-road tracks on the first-person mode, but I'm just so used to it. It would be cool if there was a cockpit perspective. I'm pretty sure they're going to add that at some point to Trackmania. But so far it hasn't been implemented here. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I'm driving pretty bad here right now. So, once I get a little bit more track knowledge, I should be able to do this very easily. Okay. Okay. Wow. Lol. The braking front window animation was played after I restarted. A bug! Oh no! Okay. Crashed into the wall once there. Oh dear. Lost a lot of speed here. Oversaw that curve. We are still ahead of the gold medal. Just a half of a second. So. Yep. Okay, focus. Da, 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 da. I know I can do it. Whoa. You heard the car horn? It always means that I'm trying too hard to not crash into the side wall. Yep. Why the hell am I having so much trouble here? Maybe I should turn on the volume of the music a little. I'll do that right after this try. Yep. This time I was prepared a little better. Oh. And we lost so much speed that we didn't make it to the top there. But whatever. Apparently I'm taking a completely different route. What the actual fuck? Well, it's way quicker to go to the top route. But I just didn't notice, it was unfair. Why am I crashing every time at that point? Well, I wanted to turn on the music a little. Okay, guys, I've had a lot of trouble figuring out how to drive properly on this track here, but now I know it. Point is, just don't go crazy or full throttle or whatever. Just lift this throttle a little bit, because you're still way ahead of the gold medal. I'm not trying to set any world record here, I'm just trying to go quicker than the gold medal, and that means that I am not allowed to do a lot of big mistakes here, but I can drive a little carefully. That's not a big deal. As you can see, it works quite well. I'm not getting a huge distance to it, but the small ones are really enough. As you can see, finally. Yeah, there we go. Hey, I'm pressing OK, what's up here? Ah. Okay, so let's try out the next track here. And I think I'm just going to do all the tracks where I don't have the gold medal yet in this episode. So don't go too crazy here, you don't know yet how the track looks like. And then it will probably be quite easy to win this. Yeah. Actually, I know it already, or I should know it since I drove it apparently once so far. But I obviously forgot how it looked like. And this is a 3 laps track, so it's going to be tricky to overtake the gold medal here. Yeah, especially if you don't take care of the curves. So now we know how it looks like. Now we just need to drive a little carefully and then it's all fine. Yeah, that's not what I meant ever. That's more like it. Ah! And there goes the gold medal. Well, we still got some more chances to get him. And I will try to use them all. Okay, come on. Ah! Yeah, the horn. That shows all we know. We need to know. I'm not giving up yet. I know that if I can drive a little bit better, I can easily get this guy still. And there we go. Not too much behind him yet. Yeah, I'm coming closer. Wow, we lost a lot of time at that point. Yep. Okay, now I can probably screw it. But I'm still going to finish this lap just for training. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so now we can do it. Since now we need... Now always needs to beat this track here. So, over there's a 90-degree turn and a 90-degree left turn instantly afterwards. Then there is this, how do you call this, hill turn? Whatever. Now it goes left a little. Yeah, nothing much happening over here. But soon there will be the first obstacle, this one. And... yeah, where was it again? Over here, yeah, this is this long middle thing. How do we call this? Just a pile of rocks. Okay, the concrete part is quite easy. Beside that curve here, where you just need to slow down a little, otherwise you're going to bump against one of the pillars outside of the track. And yeah, there's the hill curve again. You're doing it. Checkpoint. Now prepare for the obstacles. First one is here. Second one behind this one. Behind the left turn. Yeah, not too difficult. And now stop talking and start racing. Okay, we went very quick through this curve combination there. Now we just need to cut this one properly. Went a little bit too far outside, but we still did make it quite well. Okay, we didn't go the optimal line. Oh wow, that was very close. And we successfully avoided all the obstacles in this round. We're already in the last one, so I think we can make it. Yep, there we go. Not even 2 seconds ahead of the gold medal, but that's what we need. And we got 4 more tracks left. And they're all quite dirty. Let's see how well I can perform on them. Oh, Oh. That's the problem when you don't see where the track continues. Apparently this was a turn to the right. Okay, now we need to turn left a little and right again. Come on, come on. Yeah, I should better switch perspective, I know. But I just like it this way. Feels it. Okay. Okay, we are way too far away from all the other medals here to win anything. But now I can do it. So, this time it's just a slight bit diagonal, then turn to the right, turn to the left, turn to the right again. Yeah, lost a lot of speed here. Ah, I oversaw that one. Okay. Coming closer now. We can still make it, come on. Ah! Exactly the same spot where I crashed last time, just because I didn't remember it. I hate it, seriously. Who invented these track parts? They look nice, but the stones are not very helpful. I'll also consider them as obstacles, actually. Yeah. That went totally wrong. For the most part, the most difficult thing about these tracks here is to actually figure out where they continue. Ah! Okay. Here you go. Let's see if that helps. Not drive skill wise, but I can definitely see better where the track continues. Maybe that still helps. Whoa. And yeah, we're not coming closer to him. But this time I'm prepared for this 90-degree turn here. And we didn't make it. Well, now we will. Now we will. Yeah, just apply the don't go full speed tactic. Just a little slower, but with control. Maybe that works. I don't think so. Yeah, this time. A little slower, but with control. I'm pressing the throttle way less this time. And it seems to work out partially at least. Yeah. Partially. Yeah, we need to try hard this time. Go full throttle and still don't crash. It's the only way to go. Wow, just made it. Okay, just go full throttle without crashing. That's the desired method. Yep. And 3 more tracks left to go. Okay, try it again. Full throttle without crashing. Not quite sure if that is the fastest method here. Okay, let's try just driving smart. Ah! So much about that. Apparently this is a multi-lap start without multiple laps, so wonder if that has any consequences. Driving way behind my own personal best here. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, I probably better finish this track here so that I know the obstacles next time. Ah, that's the finish line. Good to know. You lose speed so easily on this dirt surface here. Oh. Wow. It's quite lucky that I didn't crash into a tree there. Okay. Now we know that there's an obstacle behind this hill. And another one soon to follow somewhere in the middle. Whoa. So now just stay straight. Ha! Perfect! Kaboom! And 2 more tracks left to go, and I'm actually getting better now. Now I settled a little, got a little bit into the racing mode again. I also know how the driving mechanics work. Okay, so that wasn't perfect, but still way faster than the gold medal. That's all that counts. And by the way, those jumps are actually very difficult, because in other Trackmania versions you have way more control over the car while it's in the air. Can almost bring it to a complete stop, or to an how do you say? Well, or almost lose no speed when you keep pressing full throttle. But in this version here, you just very slightly slow down when you don't go full throttle, and vice versa. And also those half pipes are often quite buggy and you crash through them many times, as you could just see. Yep. So I know that this track is very challenging. And as you could see, yeah, I'm still flying very far, although I'm not even pressing the throttle a little bit. Okay, full brake, come on. Yeah, no, no. Wait! Ah! Just hit the restart button accidentally. That was not perfect. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow. Fail. So much about that. As I said, this is actually really tricky. Now I bumped into the surface again. Oh, yeah. And it's really hard to aim properly, because once you notice, wait, I'm going too far, you already lost the game. As I said, there's almost no control, so you only have a little bit of control at the very beginning. You need to really properly estimate where you're going to. This is, for example, going quite perfect actually. And you can forget this one. Ah. Uh-huh. That's the way to go. Full throttle. Why the hell? That's what I mean. It's just buggy. Sometimes you just crash into this concrete instead of going onto the loop, because the loop apparently is not exactly 100% straight. And it sucks. Oh! And suddenly it worked. The only difference I made this time is that I didn't brake, but tried to fall in steeper a little bit. Oh man, I don't know how many tries this was, but just definitely too many. I always need to think about the next curve after the current one, and not about the current one itself, because that's the one I can see already. But sometimes there are mean curves like this one where you need to plan ahead, otherwise this is never going to work. Same goes with this one here. also similar here. Especially when the curves are more than 90 degrees, you sometimes forget about the second half of it and then bump into the railing again. But it's actually not that difficult usually. Follow some simple rules. Almost forgot about that one. But we are already in the last lap, so I don't need to redo it again. Hopefully at least. Yeah, that was unnecessary, but whatever. Didn't hurt us too much. And we finally made it. Thanks guys for watching.